Hello, yarn tubers. Welcome back to Dana's Wanderlust Crochet with Dana and Dooley. There he is. He's happy to be in Inglewood, Colorado. We're going to start a new pattern giveaway today. But let me just get this out there. These are facts. These are facts about night transportation. So I'm having an emergency and I need to get home as soon as possible. And I only have 7 hours on my clock today to work. So in order to get out of the Denver area, I have to do the planner a favor, which in the past, when I do favors for the planner so that I can get the load I want, by the time my end of the deal is done, the whole deal is forgotten that I did this favor. It's not like I have a choice. I mean, they say you have a choice. You don't have a choice. So I had to do the planner a favor and deliver this local load this morning very early with the limited hours I have on my clock today in order to get a load that's heading back towards home. Really? This emergency apparently doesn't warrant skipping over any favors. So this is why I'm leaving this company. They could care less. Yeah. When the next load, the load to pick up to get out of Colorado has been ready for 2 days. A day or 2 days. But anyway, it's ready for pickup. So there was no reason to burn up the hours on my clock, running around Denver again. Okay. It just cements my decision to go to another company. So I was tentatively made an offer, back with May Trucking, but and the OCM the operations manager from the Nebraska terminal, we had kind of a good tentative deal going, but then when he had the recruiter call me, she was like monotone and she could care less. She was my recruiter when I got hired there on April 5th, 2018. And of course she doesn't remember, but she's like, well, we're going to have to do an interview over the phone and we're going to need to verify your past work history. Really? You already did that. You've got my driver code. You've got all that information. Verify my employment with Night because I didn't skip a beat between May and Night. She was just, she was borderline rude. So that's all right. A friend of mine is working for another company and she's like, he is looking for drivers and he will get you loads going back east and back to the west. He will do it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, more promises, whatever. Don't believe everything. I mean, I love her and she would not lie to me. That's for sure. It's these trucking companies. Okay, that was a long enough rant. I do have loads that are kind of stepping me closer to home. The bottom line is it's not really the DM's fault. Unless they're not actually trying, which I've run into that in this emergency situation. Okay, go deliver your load. Oh, deadhead 3 hours east. Oh, you went 100 miles out of your way? Yeah, because I took a safer route. But blah, blah, blah. Here I go again. The deal is the company itself does not have the loads that, let's just say, May Trucking has or had when I was there. Maybe they don't have those anymore. I mean, we got to be honest. Times are changing. Maybe I will look into this other company that my friend Jackie is working for because I love her. I love her, but you know, let's not base decisions on that. Okay, I've made you guys sit through a lot of this crap, but I appreciate you. And let me, you know, get the update out there and off my chest. And I just got to say it to get it out of my head. But we're going to do another pattern giveaway today. Today's the 21st. I know you can see my eyes are really red. They're burning. I'm so tired. Yeah, but let's do a local load, Dana, to do the planner a favor. No, let's do a pattern giveaway. That makes me happy. So the boring rules are going to be in the description box. And this is open worldwide. I will pick a winner next week, and that winner goes out on the internet. If you're anywhere in the world, goes out on the internet, finds a pattern up to a $10 value, and I don't care if it's crochet, knit, sewing, quilting, cross stitch, embroidery, plastic canvas. I'm starting to really be impressed with some of the plastic canvas kind of designs. I mean, they're not just these kitschy little tissue boxes, which is nothing wrong with those tissue boxes. If you want to take the time to put your tissue in a tissue box other than the one it comes in, God bless you. You're a better person than I am. But you can make a whole Christmas village. Anyway, I'm easily distracted here. Okay, wake up, Dana. It's 6 o'clock on the West Coast, so I'm late getting this video up. 7 o'clock in Denver. It's a beautiful sunrise, and I love it here. Okay, so you'll pick a pattern up to a $10 value. You'll send me the link. I will purchase it and send it to you. And if it's something where actually my eyes get on that pattern too, then I will pay for 2 of them to honor the designer. Now, little extra bump. If you're not in the US and you find a pattern that's on like Amazon Kindle, let's talk. But if you are in the US and you find a pattern up to a $10 value that's on Amazon Kindle, send me the link, and they've got a button on there usually that says buy this for someone else. And I practiced with that. I can do that. And also, if you're in the US, if there's a leaflet or even a book, a crochet book up to a $10 value, I can buy it and drop ship it to you. So this pattern giveaway is getting, you know, it's expanding, it's growing, it's evolving, for lack of a better word. And I want you guys, you know, to have these options. It doesn't necessarily have to be a regular digital download from somebody's website. Etsy makes it hard for me to pay for 2. But, you know, I'm going to figure out a way around that. There's a couple patterns I need to do a second purchase, you know, on Etsy, because, you know, I'm going to have to do like another login or something. I hate having to do that because I get confused. Which one did I use? I'm a little loopy. Yeah, and I'm driving a truck. My eyes are burning. Yeah. It's just, it's been tough with taking, you know, I'm taking ibuprofen and Tylenol, and I'm setting alarms on my phone. So every 4 hours I can take ibuprofen, and every 6 hours I can take the Tylenol or Excedrin, whichever one. The Tylenol seems to be working better. Now, I've always used extra strength Excedrin for headaches, which I don't get very often. But in this case, the toothache, the Tylenol seems to be working better for my pain relief. Plus, tube after tube of Oragel. And, you know, you guys are suggesting some alternatives to Oragel. Really? We're talking about truck stops here. These are my choices. And I appreciate, you know, the ideas. Cloves, you know, clove oil And then there's someone else was like another kind of toothache gel. Somebody said Jif, something like that. Great. You know, it's nice to know that those other options are out there. I really don't, you know, it's hard enough to find this stuff at truck stops. And I can't just pull into the, you know, nearest convenience store too. And I know not everybody, you know, gets that at first when they're trying to help me. And I appreciate the help. I do. The pain is better. But those days in Texas, I was literally sobbing. I was sobbing. And I'm still, you know, I have to be careful of what I eat. It has to be soft and it all has to be on this side. For days there, I couldn't eat anything. Anything going on in my mouth would just flare this capped tooth. And things, you know, this poor guy is lost. Okay. Poor guy. I know, I did the same thing, buddy. Looking around for the door. But anyway, oh yeah, 11 minutes. I'm sorry. And most of this is just rattle. Okay, so next week, you know, pick that pattern. You know, I'll pick the winner and that person picks a pattern. Depending on where you're at, you know, you might have more options. But if you're not in the US and you do see something like over on Amazon up to a $10 value, let's talk. Let's see, you know, if there's a way. I think there's a way that I can help you with that. So that's us today. I'm heading up to, so I'm in Englewood, Colorado. My next load picks up in Loveland, Colorado, and delivers tomorrow over in, what is that called? Riverside, Utah. And then I pick up in Ogden, and then I head to Hermiston. So let's see, tomorrow, which is Friday in Utah, Saturday, and I'm not going to get home till Sunday now. They really could have had me home by Friday. They really could have. But, you know, with May, when I said there was a problem in Arizona, at the very latest, by the time I got into Texas, they would have found somebody heading west, and they would have had me swap loads and got me home. They would not have messed around. Okay, so what I think the difference is, May has those loads and Night doesn't. And I think my DM really didn't know what to do. He thought, okay, you finish this load, then we'll get you one that heads back the other way, and we'll start getting you, you know. Sorry, dude, this is an emergency, and that just didn't cut it. And it was a deal breaker for me. So, and the icing on that cupcake was, seriously, you want me to do a favor for a planner in Denver and waste a half a day? No. Nope. I mean, I did it because I'm a trucker and there's a load, and there's something in me that says, well, that load has to be delivered. And I forget there's an infection here that has to be taken care of before it gets into my jaw, into my heart, my lungs, and my brain. 14 minutes of rambling. I am so sorry. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.